Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Sunday, the 29th of December, 2024. Okay, so we're starting with the synoptic as per usual. This is midnight last night, and we can see there's a series of fronts moving down the country, but this high pressure is still dominating, I'm afraid. Run that through till lunchtime today, and there's a weak cold front pretty much right over the top of us. And I'm hoping that we are going to get a bit of a change of air mass behind that, but we'll have to wait and see. Midnight tonight, then, the high pressure again still dominating. That front has gone through, right through to lunchtime tomorrow, and the front's fizzled out in sort of Western Europe, but it's still out over sort of Eastern Germany and into Poland. But those low pressures are still staying to the north, and they're still not really getting to grips with changing the weather here at Lasham. Into Tuesday, by lunchtime Tuesday, I think we'll be in the warm sector here, but I think we may all start to see a change. Sat picture then shows a fair amount of cloud cover as we've seen over the last few days, but to the north you can start to see some breaks in the cloud there, which is encouraging. Very little rain on the rain radar, not really worth talking about. And looking at the rain forecast, if we run that through, there's again very little rain across the UK and certainly down in our area. Odium's METAR, they have 2404 knots at the moment, 250 meters visibility in fog, overcast at 200 feet, temperature 3, dew point 2, pressure 1030 hectopascals. And Farnborough have 2404 knots, it's basically 210 veering to 270. 700 meters in sort of rain, fog, drizzle, vertical vis is rubbish, temperature 2, dew point 2, pressure 1031. Looking at the spot winds to the north of us, 260, 15 knots at 1,000 feet, and 3205 knots at 1,000 feet to the south. Windy is showing a southwesterly flow around about noon today, so we've got about 6 knots southwesterly, which isn't quite enough to lift the fog. And the local forecast from the Met Office for this region shows fog and then mist, overcast throughout the day, and turning back to mist again round about the hours of darkness. Temperature about 6 to 7 centigrade. Winds with southwesterly 6 to 5 knots, and the humidity, which is a big giveaway, never gets below about 95, 96%. So it's going to be rather moist out there all day. GFS are forecasting 8 degrees with a dew point of about 5 around about lunchtime. And currently we have about 2 centigrade with the dew point down about 0. Looking at the camera, this was 10 to 9. We'll just update that to 9:05. There's very little change there. That's on the south side looking towards the clubhouse. Point forecast for Lasham shows from SkySight the cloud on the ground all day long. It's hardly going to lift. And top meteo, we run that hour on hour from 9 o'clock. Again, that's showing everything below 500 feet right through until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe even thereafter. So not a great day today. NOTAMs, sort of local ones to us. We've got Goodwoods, that's the air traffic control hours change. 9 is Oakhanger, that's for UAVs only, as is 16 at Burrowfield, and Winchester is the usual live firing over there. So we'll move on then to the local airfield briefing, and we will start as per normal with the audio cross-section. So you can see we've got this fog right up until lunchtime, maybe lifting a little bit in the afternoon. By the time it really does lift and break up after that front's gone through, it's going to be getting dark around about here. So no, not a great day there going by the cross section. There are a few bookings today. There's a K21 booked for instructional flying. There's availability in all the single seaters. There's a K21 available for the casual list, and there's one booked by club members. And there are two people on the casual list. The simulator, of course, is available as always. And if anyone wants to make use of that, yeah, please do. Uh, Church notices is just the usual SPL deadline. Conversion dates are September 2025 is the ultimate date, but the CA are recommending by March 2025 to try and beat the backlog. There's no movements today, so the general situation is a high pressure across the whole of Europe. It's starting to subside. It should give way to a change of air mass maybe by late afternoon, early evening. If not, then by tomorrow, we hope. Um, if we do go out today, if we do get that break, we could end up on runway 27 for a bit of flying, but we'll deal with that if the break actually comes. So that's it from me today. Enjoy your day. If you're around the clubhouse, I'll come and have a chat with you at some point and see how your Christmas went. Otherwise, I shall see you tomorrow morning for the next briefing.